And we're back! Woo! Welcome to Classic Mr.Flamingo
Classic
Reviews.
Mr. Flamingo.
You've been off the face of the earth. You've been on a long-standing vacation. You've been a busy man.
I've been killed.
You've been killed. I killed you off at one time, just for the bit. He's actually alive. But welcome back to Mr. Flamingo Reviews.
Thank you.
And welcome back to Mr. Flamingo Reviews. Where today, I will be talking...
We're gonna be in the bathroom of an Applebee's.
Maybe.
In the dumpster of the Applebee's, we're gonna be sucking each other off.
No. I'm worth that little to you. Today, I will be going over Batman, Caped Crusader. So what do you...
Amazon Prime.
On Amazon Prime. So let me paint you a picture. What do you get when you get the force behind The Batman starring Robert Pattinson?
Nice.
One half of the creative team behind Batman the Animated Series.
Nice.
And director J.J. Abrams. You get this cartoon.
Okay.
Which is a very interesting take on Batman. A much more 40s stylized noir. This Batman focuses on the early times. I'm talking they think Batman's a myth. Cops hate him. Mobsters hate him.
That is early.
It's the goods. And you get actor Hamish Linklater as Bruce Wayne Batman. You get a bunch of other good supporting cast. You get this world that they're building. 10 episodes long for the first season. I will say off the bat that what this cartoon does right...
Off the bat, nice.
What this cartoon does right is it sticks to what it was shooting for. This is very noir. This is very detective driven. You have to watch Batman solve these crimes. Solve what's going on. There's a lot more of the detective work, whereas Batman the Animated Series didn't want to dwell on that because it was mostly shooting to keep kids' interest. It was doing its best to, sell toys, essentially. This doesn't have that dilemma. This is dark. This is gritty. People say damn in this show.
What the?
They almost say that.
They almost say that?
They almost say that, but they pull themselves back from that.
They'd be like, oh shit, I can't say that. That's a bad word.
Like they're about to talk bad to women, and then they're like, hold on. They'll say broad. They'll say that sort of stuff. You don't say that. They would probably want to, but they won't say that. So there's a lot of good cast of characters. You've got your Harvey Bullock, you've got your James Gordon, you've got Barbara Gordon, but you also have like...
I hate the kind of person that your mother turned me into. Dennis, your mother is a... Damn it.
You've got a lot of different characterizations for them, though. Barbara Gordon is a little bit older in this show. She's a lawyer. She's a defense attorney.
She's a full woman now.
Yes. I'm gonna pause this real quick.
Wait, you're telling me Barbara Gordon is a full woman? That's a little scary right there.
Look.
That's a little scary right there.
Creative director Paul Dini came out to his own defense. Nobody was saying anything to him, but he just had to open his mouth and be like, look, their relationship is purely platonic.
Okay.
Mr. Paul Dini is very notorious for pushing for Batman and Barbara Gordon to get together.
That makes me feel so much
But he's
better.
like, not in this one. Stop the memes. It's not like that this time.
Okay, good. We didn't need that. We didn't need that in the past, and we don't need it now. We don't need that in the future.
We do not. Batman should not be dating his buddy's daughter. That's just weird. Anywho, the show, structurally speaking, is serialized. Each episode is self-contained, but there's a through line. There's one overarching story in Caped Crusader. And that is a really generic Batman story. Harvey Dent's running for mayor. You all know how that goes. And as much as they try to change it up for this show, it goes the exact same way. Harvey Dent's running for mayor. Harvey Dent pisses off the wrong guys.
The white horse. Wait, the white knight.
Harvey Dent gets acid thrown in his face. Two-Face is born. Big spoiler, then they just kill him.
They killed him?
By the end of episode 10, they've killed off their first major iconic Batman villain.
Wait, confirmed or...
Oh, he got shot and died.
But, like, he got shot and then it's implied that he died, or he got shot
Like,
and then, like, he's straight up, the doctors are like, he's dead.
okay,
Cremate
well,
him right now.
nobody's ever truly dead in comic books. It was implied, but, you know, he does the whole, like, Barbara, and then he just, like, keels over and dies. But then, I guess they never really stretcher him off or anything. So I guess he could always come back.
Okay.
But this Batman cartoon does so much good that I would like to...
balls and that he's coming back.
I'd like to focus on just a little bit more is the fact that this cartoon utilizes a bunch of variety. I'm talking, you have A-listers. Harley Quinn is one of the villains in one of the episodes. But then you have, like, C-list villains, because you have Gentleman Ghost and stuff like that. A nice overarching variety.
Very nice.
Nice
variety.
There's a lot of shaky ground here, though, in terms of storytelling, because while there's a lot of room for improvement, what we're looking at first and foremost is the fact that it's not the most interesting sometimes. Because for a show that has Batman front and center, for at least the first 6 episodes, Batman is not front and center. In a strange way, Batman is the B story. He's investigating in the background, they'll cut to him doing these things, but you're focusing on a Barbara Gordon for an episode, or you're focusing on a bunch of kids, or you're focusing on the villains, while the B story is Batman trying to solve the case. This is a Batman cartoon that, in my opinion, did not feature very heavy on Batman, which I found creatively different, and creatively it was like, I was like, well, that's kind of risky, not spending a lot of time with your lead character.
It is a bit risky. It is called
Batman Capes Crusader, but when he's relegated to the B plot, you're like, well, that's weird. Why am I focusing on Barbara Gordon so much?
But for
at least the first little bit. Eventually, Batman is more into the fold as we go, because I guess they want to keep him, like... They wanted to use him sparingly, but people are here for Batman. So if you're a person that's like, you know, I just really care, I want to see Batman, you're gonna have to be prepared to be like, hey, why do I have to care about any of these people? So it's really back and forth on that front. The animation is really pretty. And one final big thing of note, though, is it's not going to escape the fact that it looks like a smoother Batman the Animated Series. Like, I'm talking animation style. You look at him and you're like, wow, that looks like the same dude from the 90s. That you're just going to have to deal with. You can't really get away from that. Because he does. He looks just like that, at least in the costume. Out of the costume, maybe not so much, but in the suit, it is just...
I mean, the ears are noticeable.
The ears are noticeable, but it's almost the same looking guy. But at the end of the day, I thought that this was at least worth the wait. It has been 10 years since the last Batman-focused cartoon. Batman's appeared in a bunch of Justice League stuff, but in terms of his own animated lead, there has not been one since Beware the Batman. This is the first in a very long time.
Is Beware the Batman
the one they canceled Brave and the Bold for, where it was like the CG looking one.
CG. Yeah.
And then after that, they shelved Batman-led animated, which was very strange, but I guess that makes this sort of worth the wait. That's all I've got to really say about this. If you like Batman, this is worth it. If you like storytelling, this is worth it. But if you're one of the people who's like, I really only care about Batman, go watch the animated series. It's this, but it's what you're looking for. Any final words?
I have a bomb strapped to my chest.
He has a bomb strapped to his chest. I've been Mr. Flamingo Reviews. Thank you.